Hello everyone, my name is Tiffany. For today's presentation, I will present my research, Post-Pandemic Consumer Behavior Shaping the New Approach in Beauty Industry. So, as we all know, since March 11, 2020, WHO announced COVID-19 as a global pandemic. Many countries take action in response to stop the spread of this virus. Many countries locked their border, many industries closed their company and the factory during this hard time. And the citizen doing physical distancing and works from homes. The shift of our regular habit to the new habit, of course, affected many aspects. As we can see in the picture here, in the first picture, we can see that there is not much people on the street, and even though they are going out, maybe they just do it for doing sport, and also they perform their physical distancing, they wear masks in order to stop the virus. And next, I want to talk about the reality industry as facing now. This is the two different things industries facing right now. The first one, for the industry provide essentials during the pandemic. In the first graph here, for example, the company produce masks, hand sanitizer, and groceries, and working and doing in the pharmaceutical product. We can say that they are doing well amidst the hardship to meet up with the COVID-19 protocol. However, the other company in the right one, like a hobbies, beauty, product, and gym, they're struggling to cope with the pandemic situation because many of the shop, office, and company need to be temporarily closed due to the COVID protocol. Some of the employee got a layoff, so the worker who didn't get their job anymore, or they are not working anymore for like now, they will prioritize basic needs. This creates a low demand on non-essential COVID-19 products and create a loop of unfortunate situation for these brands. Ironically, on 2019, if in the previous slide, we can say that they are obviously struggling. In the 2019, the beauty industry was very strong. They got high profit, the competition was tight, and the product was seen as a very valuable product. For example, like a high-end cosmetic, like Dior and many more are treated like jewels by their consumer. Millions of people works and related with this industry, and we can say that they're growing each year. Even the small startup and the local brand will easily gain consumer and got their loyal consumer. So this is the estimate profit from these three brands, and we can see that they are very profitable business. But now, yes, we can say that they are very struggling, and we can look at this graph here about what people think about the beauty industry post-pandemic. This is not necessarily the post-pandemic, but it's more like how their consumer think if the beauty industry is respond well, and sadly, only 20% thinks that the beauty industry respond well during this pandemic, and they think that this industry not cope well or cannot adapt with this new situation. But we can see that here in the fashion and beauty, it's two from the bottom, but there's a 42% said that they still won't hear the same about this beauty industry, and about 9% say that they want to hear more about this beauty industry. This means then indicated that the consumers still need this industry, and beauty brands need to step up their games. To step up their games, the first thing to do is to understand the new future consumer post-pandemic for global industry. There are one big driver created by COVID-19 to determine the future consumer profile. Yeah, it's the fear. One is the fear accumulated from the past about the climate change, and the new fear enhanced by COVID-19 financial uncertainty. This driver pushed the consumer to reevaluate the value of the product and the lifestyle. So after we are knowing the driver, there are three categories of consumer profile. What the new consumer profile post-pandemic, what are they looking for? The first one is they want sustainable lifestyle, sustainable system and living a long, well life up to the end, because now we are already shadowing by the death brought by COVID-19. So they actually want to living a long, well life. And the second one, they seek the inclusivity, knowing that the fear are already too much. They don't want the other emotional fear to interfere with their life. And the third one, digital platform and technology as a critical part of life. We already can say that the digital platform and technology is already part of our life, but now because of the COVID-19, uh, almost every part in our life are integrated with the technology. So we can say that it's very important of our life, and the future consumers still think like that. So if we talk about the global consumer, we can say that many indicators can determine the type of consumer based on their demographic, geographic, also their psychographic. But in the beauty industry, the big difference that classified their product, and of course the product will determine who is their consumer, is their age. So every age, every group of age have their needs. They have the different needs for the beauty product. So it will easier to classify the new consumer into two different group of age. And in here we have Gen X and Gen Z. They will hold the horsepower to keep the beauty industry running, because based on other survey, these two generation was the one that spent so much money in the beauty product. So now that we got the consumer profile, we got the group of age, and how we projected the future consumer profile into each generation. So as we all know, they spoke different value. For this one, we talk about the sustainability, because the Gen X live longer. They say the change of environment and the start of global warming. So they want the sustainable world. They think that create sustainable products is a company responsibility, and they will support it. However, for Gen Z, when they live when the global warming already happening, so they think that they need to protect themselves with their sustainable lifestyle. So it's from them and it's for them. And after they have the sustainable lifestyle, they can protect the earth and create a sustainable living on earth. And the second one, about the inclusivity, they also see the inclusivity very differently. For Gen X, they think it's about the age. They think that menopause are taboo in the past, but now it's accepted as a part of life, and they are so proud of it. Also, they say that being older, isn't a crime. Gen X still can aging beautifully, while for Gen Z, it's the inclusivity meant inclusivity. They're tired of judgmental word to classify their beauty. Everybody beautiful of their own way, and we all are human beings. And the third, how they see the technology. Gen X see the technology to help their life, so the technology are their helper. For example, in the picture here, in the left one, this is the Romy Paris products to help them create their own Macs at home, and also integrated with their apps in the phone, and they see this as a very helpful device. In the other hand, Gen Z thinks that the technology is a way to enhance their experience as they live with technology since a very young age, so they see it very differently. They think that technology is a part of their life. It's fun. It's also help them, but they want it to enhance their experience. So for example, like a digital makeup, to create their own makeup is very playful, and they happy with that. And there is this suggestion for the beauty product to cope during and post pandemic. For the during pandemic, I recommended the short-term strategy. Yet this is the communication is very important, because as we can see that only 20% say that they think this beauty brand are doing well. And also we need to put brand equity before the profit. And the third one, we need to have the empathy for the consumer, let them know that we are still here. It's important to show the sincerity of the brand, build the communication more with consumer, put the brand equity, because we cannot take the advantages of the COVID-19 as many people suffered from it. We need to have the empathy to also for us to for this beauty brand to cope in this pandemic. On the long term, now it's time to innovate, play more with technology. In the future, the packaging will hold more important roles and also a vital part of the beauty products. It helps company talk about their vision while in the same times help consumer get the experience. Inclusivity goes personal. We all know that it's hard to please all the consumers, so why not to let them do that by themselves? So the DIY product is a lead in the future. Skincare are projected better than cosmetics, so hybrid cosmetic will more appreciate than just the cosmetic or just the skincare. Lastly, we need to learn the lessons that are being shown from this virus. I got these quotes and yes, I think I can relate so much with this quote. This is so true. We will not live like this for a long time. We need to learn, adapt, and move on to continue living. And thank you to see my presentation. If you're interested with my topic and will like to join with my team, please feel free to contact me in this email address or you can just use the canvas. Thank you so much.